All right, here are the notes for factoring. This time we're talking about if the coefficient is not 1. In fact, this will work if the coefficient is 1, in fact. So if this value of a was a 1, it would work as well. So we're just doing it one way this year. All right, we talked about this in class, but the first thing you're being told is to label the three parts, A, B, and C. The first part being A, second part being B, and third part being C. We'll need those in a few minutes. The first step we talked about in class was multiplying A and C. The value of A is 2, and the value of C is 3, and that would give you 6. This whole is a little off right now. All right, that's our first step. Second step is list the factors for answer number 1, which is 6. The factors of 6 is only 2. There's 1 and 6, and there's 2 and 3. Doesn't matter which order you put them in because of the commutative property of multiplication. That's step number 1, or step number 2 rather. Step number 3 asks us to figure out which sets of the factors will add or subtract to b. Now the value of b is 5 because the number right here, the coefficient for the second term is 5. So which of these two terms, we know they both multiply to 6, but only one of them will add to 5. Turns out to be 2 and 3. And here's why. 2 times 3 is 6, which is what we get for our number 1, for step 1. But 2 plus 3 is 5, which is what we're looking for in step number 3. All right, we're almost done. Step number 4 asks you to make two fractions. This is a little confusing. A over the number 3 answer. One of our number 3 answers is 2. And then our other number 3 answer is 3. So if you're being asked to make this fraction, a is the number, the coefficient in front of the x squared. In this case, it's 2. Okay? Our first number 3 answer is 2. We get that from here. And the second one, our a answer, the coefficient of a in front of the x squared is 2 again. And then our other answer for number 3 is going to be a 3. All right, so far we have two fractions. Then you have to simplify the fractions in case they're not simplified. It turns out I made a mistake on this. This should be 2 over 2 because the first answer for number 3 is 2. Simplify the fractions and leave them as a fraction. Normally I would say 2 over 2 is 1, but we'll need that to be 1 right now, 1 over 1 right now. And 2 over 3 is already simplified. If you don't know it's simplified, go ahead and put it in the calculator and go ahead and simplify it. So the last part is writing your two binomials. And this is the simplest part. This is going to be the 1x, and this is going to be a 1. And it's plus 1 because this 1 is positive. There's nothing there, so it means it's already positive. The second term, we have 2x and a plus 3. Now to check this, you're going to graph it with your calculator. Move this over. In y1, we're going to put 2x squared. Now my calculator is a little different than yours. 2x raised to the second plus 5x plus 3. I messed that up, didn't I? That's just a big whole mess up today. 2x raised to the second plus 5x plus 3. I messed it up again. 2x. Are you still watching this? Are you saying, man, this Mr. Moore is an idiot? Alright, one last time. 2x raised to the second plus 5x plus 3. Finally got it in there. The second one is already in there. X plus 1 and 2x plus 3. Must have done that problem before. So if we look at the graph, we know it's correct if there's only one quadratic. and there is indeed one quadratic, that means they're identical to each other. There are clearly two functions. First one is in y1, second one is in y2, and there's clearly only one graph, so that means it's equal to each other and it's correct.